If you're one of the 7 people who are watching these videos, if you remember in the other garage, I had octagonal type lights up there, and it gives really, really good overhead lighting. It really removes the necessity to have like a headlamp on. Obviously, unless you're underneath the truck or car or whatever it is that you're working on, it would help. But I got some for this garage, just one set, because this garage is a bit narrower, so it's not as wide, but it's longer, but it has a light there and a light here. They suck, but there's a light there and a light here. So I think I'm gonna put these like right up in the middle, actually like right this area, and see if we can get some more light in here. So stay tuned. Here's what it looks like right now. Stick around. So let's talk about a couple things here. I like to lay out all of the parts where the lights are going to go. And the reason I like to do that is if you think about it, if you lay it all out face down somewhere else, number one, you don't see the exact footprint that it's going to take up on the ceiling. The second thing is it's going to have to be built. It doesn't have to be, but it's easiest this way. If you build it upside down, reason being is you know exactly where the power plug is going to be. So for example, I'm gonna plug this in right there. Now, you can hardwire it. It's up to you, especially if you have a switch or something else in your garage or in the house to turn on the lights. You can do this a bunch of ways, and it's really easy to do. If you've never done that before, it's normally green wire, white wire, black wire, or red wire, white wire. It's almost impossible to mess up, so don't worry about that. Say hi to S10. But if you build this upside down, you know what the footprint on the ceiling is gonna look like, and you can gauge, if you need to move it to one way or the other, if there's any things that you're gonna have to avoid, right? I can see exactly where this is gonna go before I start anchoring these lights down. The second thing is I like to lay everything out. This is way dirtier than I usually keep my shit, but still getting organized out here. So I like to lay everything out. And the reason I'm gonna do this is I wanna build that as quickly as possible. I'll put a link to these too in the description of this video. I love these. These are the third set. I had 2 in the other garage, but this is the third set. Amazing product, super cheap, like 68 bucks. So another hack here, this is what I'm gonna do. I did this last time, it helped a lot because I built up one whole one and I was like, oh yeah, I can't get it off the ground by myself without it all bending and falling apart. I don't wanna break anything. So here's what I did and here's what I'm gonna do here. So I built these 2. This is actually your center point on this one, right? So now, so long as you center wherever that want to be, you can measure it, make marks, do whatever you want to do. I'm going to eyeball it. I don't really care. It is what it is. It's just easier that way for me. This is going to be your center point because there's going to be another octagon that goes over here, then one up here, and one up here. So if you use this as your center point, you could center this on the ceiling just perfectly, and you know where everything is going to lay past that point. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get that put up there. You can drill it in now. In my other house, because I wasn't sure if I was going to want to move it. Now I'm probably just going to drill it because I don't need to move it because I know what it's going to look like. I know how to take the measurements. Obviously, you can either measure it yourself or the instructions have the overall inches of the footprint for it. But what I'm going to do is get it up there. I'm going to start drilling these in so it supports itself and then build the rest of it while it's still overhead. Looks like daylight in here now. Got everything up. What I did, like I said, I built the center section and then I built everything off of that. It's taken 1 hour to put this up. Not bad at all. I used some of the anchors, some of it I didn't. This is a weird old house. It's like partially plaster / concrete. It's got brick wall, but the roof and certain walls are made out of different shit. So whatever your house is made out of, use the correct hardware. Hardware and anchors come with it. So easy day there. I'm gonna go ahead and cinch everything up. I wanted to make sure it lit up before I did that. And then I'm going to get a remote on and off switch for it. Like I said, I don't hardwire it to any of the switches. I don't know why, I just don't want to. I don't hardwire it to the switches. Maybe I don't want it on sometimes, whatever, especially if I'm filming different things out here. You'll see some of that just speaking stuff. I want the light to be a little bit lower. This is crazy bright. Like I said, it almost looks like daylight in here. It was super dark before. But yeah, I'm gonna get these tightened up and then I will also show you guys the automatic on and off thing that I'm gonna purchase to turn these on and off. So I want to take a video of this real quick before I installed it. Then I'll give you guys the all done. That way you have the part number. I'll put a link to this in the description of this video though. I got this one at Lowe's. You can get it on Amazon as well. Super cheap. It was like 13 bucks, but check it out. All right, got everything tucked up out of the way like a tampon string. Check this out. So this is with both of the lights on in the garage before. It looks like it's pretty light up here because that light's really close, but it's shit for working. There's not really good lighting in here at all. But check this out. So there's the remote. You don't even have to aim it at it, but check it out. Holy shit. Wax on, wax off. Totally new garage. Links for the lights and for this little thing are in the description. If you like this video, hit me with a like, a subscribe, or leave a comment. Later.